Misogyny, the new fragrance from J-Mac. It smells like she fell down the stairs.
Due to technical problems regarding the sound on this episode, some of this... Take two. Due to technical problems... That'll leave me out. Take three. Due to technical problems with the recording equipment, some of the sound on this episode will be really shit. Have a lovely, lovely Christmas and a Happy New Year. The Deadliners team.
I didn't know there were so many variations of being called a big-nosed Jewish whore. Actually, and I'm not even Jewish. A little bit. So
big-nosed whore either.
Well, oh yeah, and that, yeah.
Adoring. I prefer knockers to adoring. Yeah. I prefer knockers to adoring. Yeah.
As far as men go, they're like pavement. If you lay them right the first time,
Yes.
you can walk all over them. You can walk all over them for the rest of your life. That's Lois's philosophy. She's bubbly and vibrant and muse to many, many important people who I'm not allowed to mention.
Not many.
Well,
I'm not
a select few. No, she certainly is not. She certainly is
Definitely not.
But I did say muse, not anything else. Anyway, there we go. And we're going to start out tonight with Andy's story, which is that David Lammy, he wrote me and this is, I don't think that thing has a name.
I don't think we need to talk about that.
I don't think it has a
James,
name.
what are you doing?
Well, I don't think it has a name, but James really likes it.
Andy wanted it on his lap.
I didn't want it. I was just wondering, can he be seen?
He could be seen.
Oh, well, he can be seen.
I don't think it has a name, but James likes it to sit on his lap. And I'm just hoping he doesn't want it to sit anywhere else. So Andy's got a story he wrote me about David Lammy considering scrapping jury trials for all but the most serious cases. Well, Andy, guess what? It's happened. That's what they're going to do.
They're going to do that.
So tell us all about it.
Well, it was interesting. Has anybody here sort of been in prison?
No, but you have.
Not despite my best efforts, no.
What were your best efforts?
Well, the thing is, I try my hardest.
You'd have a good time.
I worry that I wouldn't, though. I don't think I'd have a good time.
Why?
So I think that if I were in prison,
Yes.
in the shower cubicles, and if I say, I seem to have dropped the soap.
Always drop the soap again.
So,
Yeah.
I think they ignored.
You
Raise
think-
my voice
You
louder.
couldn't even get raped in prison.
That's my chief fear.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
What, been raped in prison?
Yeah,
No, not being raped.
We can't actually talk about this in the first 15 minutes.
Oh my God.
All right, sorry.
So we'll put that at the end of the
Sorry,
show.
about David Lammy.
Well, it was just interesting because we're 100,000 cases behind, and what they want to do is they want to have 3-tier justice now. You've got the magistrate court, which will deal with people who are getting sentences of 6 months and under. The bit they want to insert now will be like a middle court that does crimes with a punishment of 5 years or less, and that will be 2 magistrates and a judge, and then you've got the higher tier of murder, manslaughter, rape, stuff like that.
So why do you feel, having had experience, and I'm going to use this word very carefully, of the penal system?
Not willy-nilly.
No point Baldy talking about what might be, because the other one next to him is dumb bird. So
quite. So why is this a bad thing? I mean, I agree with you.
Andy did have a gay experience, a kind of awakening of sorts, didn't you?
Where?
I thought you said that one of your friends, when he was drugged out of his mind on heroin, tried to dry hunt you or something.
Well, that wasn't really a sexual experience.
It was more of a traumatic
Yes, that's right.
experience.
We can talk about. I thought I was talking about triggering, but we can talk about triggering.
So why is this medium level court a bad idea?
Well, I'm not saying it's a bad idea,
Right.
but I think it's sort of what it buys into all the AI stuff now. That
Right.
that the courts now are going to be in another 5 to 6 years'
Yeah.
time are going to be AI. So
Yeah,
you're going
it's
to.
terrifying.
Are juries necessary? Some people feel that juries are a part of British justice.
Yeah, I think so.
It's
Yeah.
And 12 men, women, and non-binary people sitting there are going to come up
And
with
trans.
and trans are going to come up. Well, I mean LGBTQ
Plus.
plus. And as I
James
always say,
Benbury.
They made the plus just for me, didn't they?
no, as I always say, James transformed the plus into an X, a multiplication.
Yeah,
sign.
What I want to know, James, is do you have extensive knowledge and experience of the penal system?
I do.
Yeah,
except
yeah.
I'm the plug, not the socket.
Interestingly enough, my ex-husband was convicted of a tax crime where the judge actually found him not guilty and directed the jury to a not guilty verdict, and the jury ignored the judge.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that on the basis, from the experience where you would think that based on what happened when I was married to the guy, that I would be anti-jury, because it's quite easy if you've got a jury to make them jealous or whatever. Yeah. And they know how to work it, these barristers. They know how to wind people up.
Yeah.
But actually, I'm a massive lover of history, the Magna Carta.
She was great.
She was.
She was great. Magna Carta, she was great. Yeah.
So is that all going to get put by the?
Yeah, if we lose the right to trial by jury, then we lose the right to everything.
I'm sorry, David Lammy, but so far I don't think you've distinguished yourself in very much, and this is just another bad idea.
Well, he thought Henry VII, followed Henry VIII, didn't he?
Yeah,
on Mastermind.
If you watch the clip, he got every single answer wrong.
Yeah, but it's not even a clever guess, is it? To say that Henry VII.
No, but I mean, that's not proof that his legislation is wrong. But I mean,
it's proof is a bit dim.
I mean, having a jury trial is sacrosanct.
It is. I agree. Completely agree.
It's part of British justice.
It is.
America, Canada, New
all of the
Zealand,
Western
Australia.
world.
I mean, it's ridiculous. And
It is
only
ridiculous.
somebody with as crazy ideas like Lammy could come up with this. I think it's despicable.
I agree. Completely agree.
Isn't that linked into corporatism now, though? Like a real kind of fascism now that they're kind of.
I'd say so. Global corporatism, which is basically having 2 or 3 companies that
just
run the world.
Run the world.
Run the world and choose governments and choose
It's
everything.
a good thing that you run one of them and I run the other.
It is.
We just need to get the other one under our thumb, don't we? And then we're fine, aren't we?
I don't know what drugs Andy and I were taking earlier today, but we came up with this kind of barter system because poor people can't afford
justice for poor people.
Yeah, justice for poor people. They can't afford good solicitors, and the legal aid is
that doesn't exist really.
Doesn't exist really.
No.
So we thought of this barter system whereby poor people could give some of their organs.
Yeah, they could take turns.
Or if not their organs, then their children.
Their pianos.
Already? Don't they get fleeced?
Yeah, you can get quite a lot of money for your child.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, my daughter Lola's not on a bit. She's 15 now, but a couple of years ago, I could have got £250,000 quid for her.
You could put her out in the street.
Yes. I kept making jokes about it. She said, "Mummy, it's not funny. It's really upsetting. I'm going to talk to my counsellor person."
Are you triggering her?
Yeah, she told me I trigger her, but I mean, up until the age of 11 years old, my mum used to call me Lois Wanted. Because I only had one, and it didn't do me any harm. I mean, I have spent hundreds of thousands of pounds on therapy.
You're now creating images for the audience that nobody understands. What do you mean one?
Well, I just had one.
How do you just have one?
Well, because the other one
I used to go out with a girl. I used to go out with a girl.
A small one and a big one.
No, I literally had nothing, and then a massive one on the other side. And my mum made jokes about it.
I used to go out with a girl who had nothing in the front. She only had one tit on the back. She had a great dancing partner.
But I was up before a judge.
Now then, guys and gals, what have we here?
And it's true. I was convicted of stealing a load of guitars from a warehouse, and the judge described me as a serial offender. Yeah. There you go.
We've made a decision. We're running away
You
together.
really
We're going to go to Croydon.
strings of my heart.
Yeah.
I think we've done justice. That story.
Misogyny, the new fragrance from J Mac. Fucking slags.
on, it's time for James Bembridge to talk about his story, which is very interesting. Tommy Robinson followers are moving towards at the time the Church of England is shrinking. Yeah, Tommy Robinson followers are moving to Christianity.
Yeah,
and what is that? What is that all about, James?
Can I just say though that there are more, and this probably will go into your story, James. There are more people actually attending mass in the UK and across Europe than ever before. The
Absolutely.
church, yeah.
People are looking for
services, church services.
People are looking.
Catholic,
or High Church of England.
People are Catholic or High Church. People are looking for salvation in all religions these days.
Right. Yeah.
Because the world is so troubled.
Yeah, the show's a bit full. Yeah, it's all good.
Synagogues, monasteries.
Yeah.
James?
Well, I can't read, yet again this week, I can't read Andy's notes they made of what I said to him on the telephone. So I'll just go with what I think. Why is the Church of England in a dilemma because Tommy Robinson's followers have turned to it? Could it have something to do with the fact that he's like a pedo hunter? I think so. And also, the thing is about Tommy, of course it is, Lois.
You're having to go at my church, James.
I thought you were a Catholic.
No, I'm High Church of England.
Well, yeah, I am. Look, everyone in the Church of England, all the clergy are avowed socialists.
And gay lords.
Clergy are avowed socialists.
Well, mine aren't. No, but you are right. It's one of the institutions that has been captured, whether it's education or at Church of England. And I mean, you've got this woman.
Who's the Archbishop of
Canterbury?
Don't
even say it. Don't say it out loud. Don't say that there's a girl Archbishop of Canterbury. I can't cope with it.
A woman.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
I know.
Elizabeth I would turn in her grave.
Did she not say? Have I got this wrong? Is she the same woman that said, "When I had abortions, God was in the room with me"?
She said she had abortions.
What?
Yes.
Oh yeah, God was in the room telling her she was a piece of shit.
I think it was someone else. It was either God in the room or it was someone else there.
All right.
It's also about Tommy Robinson. I mean, it's like, do you know when you see those film trailers, you think, oh yeah, that's right up my street. I'm going to go and watch it. I've been missold Tommy Robinson. I've poured through hours and hours and hours of footage, hoping.
We don't want to know why you're watching hours and hours and hours of footage of Tommy Robinson.
Yes, I was just hoping to see the racist that he was claimed to be. That was billed as, and then I get to one point. He's with this brown-skinned man. He looks to raise his fist. I think, oh, finally, this is the money shot. Go on, Tommy, go on. Then he shakes his hand.
Right.
I mean, the Tommy Robinson.
You look like Lex Luthor in the latest.
The young Lex Luthor.
Yeah, young Lex Luthor. Yeah.
Gorgeous Lex Luthor.
Well, Roger and I and Andy and J Mac went to the Tommy and Robinson rally, did we not?
Yes.
I mean, Roger was.
And Brooke was there too.
No, Brooke wasn't.
No, he
Brooke?
wasn't.
No, Brooke wasn't. He's American.
You,
Andy, James, Jay, and me. Yeah, right.
4 of us.
And we had some trouble there. So you've not met J Mac, but he's of gypsy stock, Roma gypsy stock.
Okay.
Covered in tattoos.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so half of Tommy Robinson's following thought he was a Jew, and the other half thought he was of Pakistani descent. And so he got a very rough time. Actually, I told them that he was Pakistani descent. But he got a very rough time, got beat up a bit, and it was fun. I got lost as well, Lois.
And one man hit me, and
Andy
hit him. Yeah, Andy hit him. Yeah.
Good. Excellent. Well done.
And I got lost, and then Jay said to Roger, well...
Sorry, does this story get interesting?
Yes.
I'm just putting it... I'm being mean.
I got lost, and then Jay said to Roger, well, how hard can it be to find a young, white skinhead in a Tommy Robinson rally? And apparently it was. But what was it? Well, I can't remember.
I'm trying to keep things on track.
Well, you
Tommy Robinson followers.
No, I don't like Tommy
Robinson.
Well, he doesn't like me either. Well, okay.
Who could not like you?
Robinson.
Tommy Robinson. He actually did something pretty mean. So when I did my interview about why I'd resigned the leadership of UKIP because they kept...
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have told you folks. She was the former head of the United Kingdom Independence Party.
Briefly.
UKIP, which morphed into the Brexit Party.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually leader of UKIP for less time. I think Liz Truss was PM for slightly longer than I was leader of UKIP. But my plan and what I campaigned on, and I won the leadership quite. I got over 70% of the vote. With the membership was that I wanted to merge the parties, Reform and UKIP, and I had an agreement from certain people that could happen, but not if they were back channeling to Tommy Robinson, who is a deeply unpleasant individual. Whether or not I agree with 95% of what he says, that is the key.
So it is just is it the way he says it, or that he's a thug?
It's what I know about him personally. It's the fact that I did an interview saying that even though I know that Tommy Robinson is not an anti-Semite at all, in fact he's a big friend. Yeah, but a lot of the people who were supportive of him within UKIP were. Okay, yeah. And I made that point, and he knew that I hadn't said that he was, and he did the video anyway, saying that I'd accused him of that, and he said that I was charismaless, that I was ugly, and he found my Twitter handle. Thank you. He did he found my Twitter handle and said to all of his followers, "Found her!" Exclamation! Exclamation! The inference being pylon, which is what happened. I was threatened with rape. My 14-year-old daughter was threatened with rape. It was pretty nasty. I mean, I didn't know there were so many variations of being called a big-nosed Jewish whore. Actually, and I'm not even Jewish. A little bit. So
big-nosed whore either.
Well, oh yeah, and that. Yeah, but no, do you know what I mean? It was just absolutely. So the only other person who's organised a pylon on me was Rupert Lowe. So it's interesting. So the left obviously can be pretty nasty, but the right the right can be even.
They have the same purity tests on the right.
They do.
It might be slightly different to what you're thinking.
Tommy Robinson, he's a deeply unpleasant individual.
She's absolutely making this show.
And also, we've not talked about his height yet, have we?
I don't know. Most of the men I date, because of the kind of men that I like, aren't very tall, apart from Roger. I mean, not that we're dating, but, if we were to date.
Yeah.
No, he's a very happily married man. Mind you, most of the others were as well. Joke! Shit. Right, okay. Quickly change the subject really, really quickly.
No, but you like my wife, so
she's a lovely woman, yeah.
Okay.
And I'll be over later.
Just you two can have tea.
Thank you.
Okay, just finish with this bit then.
Have the cake and
just to finish with this bit then, Lois, have you noticed that some male young right-wing commentators are trying to talk about Christianity as if it's kind of almost rebellious and edgy and rock and roll?
Like Nick Fuentes.
How is it edgy all of a sudden?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So they're trying to aid the kind of Christian Republic right, as if that's going to work in this country, when we know, I know you're a woman of faith, but that's just never going to happen here, is it?
Well, I must, as I said, the vast majority of the new people that are attending church every week are young men. So I don't know.
Incels. Scared incels.
Incels, really?
Do you know what I think it is? I think they see other cultures that have a very strong sense of community and a very strong sense of faith, and think, hang on a minute, if we don't use it, we'll lose it. I mean, I often say that.
Hail Satan!
Yes.
So, what?
No,
I don't know.
Hail Satan.
What does it mean? Like, what does it mean?
He does this. Yes.
Misogyny. The new fragrance from J-Mac. Women, they never fucking listen.
All right, it's time for Mark Rivlin's one-liners. Folks.
Come on.
Hi,
Mark.
folks.
But
Hi.
so far, let's say a hand for
Yeah,
Andy and
absolutely
Lois and
brilliant. Yeah.
Can I just say,
Really good stuff.
Can I just say, when you call him the king of one-liners, you know why he's called the king of one-liners?
Because he's
'Cause
too
he
cheap
can't
to buy a whole gram?
No,
No.
because he can't string two lines together.
He's right. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Come on, tell me.
So we've got some relevant stuff. What's happened in the last week? Indeed, today. So Rachel Reeves, or is it Rachel Reeves? It's Rachel Reeves. Yeah, Rachel Reeves, a nation grieves. And let's get fiscal, eh?
Now then, guys and gals, what have we here?
But never mind the budget. Far worse was the England cricket team's capitulation last week.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Ash's latest English cricket team. Pathetic. Because it was in Perth. All right, yeah, it's a good one, isn't it?
Well, you don't have to explain the jokes. We got it.
Okay, well done. Now, the jury trials are going to be scrapped, apparently. We've been talking about that. Not scrapped, or whatever you want to call it. Maybe they should actually scrap the Home Secretary, because that would be a double whammy. There you go, folks. You got it. Now, London councils, this is very funny. London councils have been hit by a cyber attack. You know that? Yeah. Well, in the case of the London Borough of Croydon, it was a cider attack. No, you don't like that one. Okay, fair enough. Former pupils at Dulwich College were saying that Nigel Farage's apparently made anti-Semitic remarks. If that was true, why isn't Nigel Farage working for the BBC?
Exactly. So that's how we know it's not true. I mean, he'd be an obvious choice.
Exactly. Now, former Prince Andrew has been asked to provide a transcribed interview to a USA Congressional Committee. So, will it be woking back to happiness? Shall we go for a pizza?
That was a piece of good journalism.
There you go. Now, my most favourite or unfavourite person in the world, dear Mayor Sir Sadiq Khan, will be able to bring in a tourist tax on overnight visitors to London. Now, what about that? So instead of travelling round the world in business class, he can go first class.
Didn't get that one.
Okay, never mind. You'll get this one, though.
Let's keep going.
You'll like this one. What is Sir Sadiq Khan's favourite James Joyce novel? Ulysses.
Margaret Thatcher said, don't you, about that?
What?
She said, Ulysses if you want to. This lady's not returning.
There you go. And that's my week. And as an added extra, yes, I'll just give you one more joke.
Yes.
I used to be frightened of rock climbing, but I'm getting a little bolder.
Since you tell that joke every week, I'm going to tell the same one I tell about you every week.
Oh, no, don't.
The Jewish people.
Oh, no.
Who goes to school to see if the children want to buy any candy. He's Jewish. I like that one.
Okay.
What is it?
Misogyny for men. Because you've told her once already.
And a little story. What the kids want to buy any candy.
Oh,
So
got it right, yeah.
Don't give them the candy.
Oh, right. Oh, no, that's very funny.
They're so stingy.
I got it.
And a little
What did he
story.
I got it.
What the UK can learn from countries with single-sex train carriages, there is a petition going around sparking outrage. Anna, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, what's happening?
So, Daily Mail. So, what can the UK learn from countries with single-sex carriages as a petition sparks outrage? So, they are, so obviously with the petition, it has 12,000 signatures, and this is a petition that was put out by Camille Brown. Now, the question is, obviously, they are in other countries like Egypt, Brazil, where they have been working, and in Japan, they have been there for years. So the question is, though, bringing it to the UK, is this a good idea, given that we are kind of a country where we struggle to queue without arguing anyway? How is the UK going to sort of adapt to this? Personally, for myself, I'm for it. I think I'm cool.
So if you don't get what's the point of public transport if you're not going to get sexually harassed?
Well, you see,
I'll get an Uber.
but Lois, you don't have to go in the female carriage. carriage. If you want to get harassed quickly, we'll just go to the mixed carriage.
Actually, do you know what? That could work.
Go to the mixed carriage.
I'm all
Don't waste time. Don't waste time.
I believe in laissez-faire government. I don't think government should control people.
No.
I don't think government should tell people what to do. To say that you can, be on a train in a carriage and only have sex once, I think is absolutely not right.
The thing is, there are people obviously who sort of have fetishes to go, outdoor sex and carriages. So obviously, but my question is, if we bring this into the UK, and even if it's a trial kind of thing, how far is it going to go? To the point, given that we are in a kind of identity gender crisis.
So what happens? So identifies as a woman and gets on the woman carriage.
Well, this is the thing. It gets more complicated.
So you can have sex on the train then, but in a specific carriage. Well, it'd be like a cheap. I'm not asking you. But it'll be.
Don't they have snakes on a plane?
Would it be like a cheap man's 1 mile high club?
Yeah.
On the
train. 1 mile high.
Okay. So,
it's a 2-foot high club.
I mean, sure.
Go on.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be great for lesbians. They're fine. They're fine in that carriage because same sex access. But the thing is also, what I was thinking is also like the consequences. I mean, I'm thinking in Japan, is it working because there is somebody standing there, checking if they sort of, are female, how are they going to sort of monitor it?
Is it complete segregation, or do women have an option to go into the mixed?
I would have. It's not saying it's complete segregation for a carriage, but obviously there is that choice for anyone.
No, I think I'd enforce it more like it was complete segregation. No women in the men's one and stuff like that, because then the men's ones,
but then
they'd be the quiet carriages, wouldn't they?
Well, the thing is, yes, you do. Yeah. But remember.
Ho, ho, ho to all our Deadliners fans, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We'll be back on January the 16th, 2026. Ho, 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 ho. Hose, more ho-hos. We want hose. We need ho-ho-hos and hose. Hose, lots of hose.